Guys, today we are on the Pioneer map, and today we are starting a series that we are going to start our own town, our own farm, everything that we need to do to live out here in the Pioneer Forest. Couple ground rules: we are not going to be cutting trees for money. We have started off with $5 million. That seems like a ton of money, but it's really not. It's going to go very fast. We have to start our own farm, and then we have to start our own town. So $5 million should be going to things that we can build, aka a farm, so that we can generate some income eventually here, because we're going to run out of money. As crazy as it sounds, $5 million goes fast. We're going to harvest these trees. These all have to get out of the way so that we can mow the lawn, make some silage, and that will eventually have us be able to bring cows onto the property. That will help us with some food and things of that nature. So let's get all these crossed out of here first. All right, all done with the trees being cut out. We'll drop that over there by the road so that we do not lose track of this. And we'll get the mower and start mowing this whole field. Now we'll make a nice perimeter around this entire field, and then pick up this grass and make silage out of it so that we can give it to our cows that we will eventually spend money on and get on farm. So the ultimate goal here is to build a farm first. That way we can generate some food, and then we can start having some people come out and live around the farm. That will generate a town that will hopefully promote growth, and then more people will come to the town, and hopefully it will be thriving. At least that's the mission anyway. All right, getting done with the mowing, and you can see the size field we have. This will be the size of the farm, basically. Just my idea is to have a road running through it, so people have to go by the farm, but a fairly good size. We'll finish this last strip up and then go get the windrower. Got the windrower, and I wanted to say, look at this road, all these potholes and stuff, because we're obviously out in the middle of nowhere. I would like to fix this. My tractor would love me to fix this. Now we'll get this road up in, ready to go and get ready to get baled. And we've got a good amount of silage bales here waiting to be made, so I'm really excited about that because we'll be able to feed our cows immediately. All right, the windrower is already done its job. We've got all these rows ready to be baled up. Now we got to go get a baler. And I get it's going to feel like this for a long time, I think, in this series, but it feels like all we're doing is spending money. I'm getting the biggest things we can so we don't have to keep coming back. And honestly, I just want to grow into these things because I think it's going to happen fairly quickly, especially when we have the money to do that right now and we can afford to get things done faster. So why not? And this baler is really heavy to be pulling through here, and especially through the water. We did make it somehow. But we're going to get these baled up, and then we'll wrap them up, and then we'll put them away and store them for silage until our cows are here. Okay, I promise you this is not a John Deere versus Case thing. It was just that the tractor that I had before had a little bit of trouble pulling this baler around, so I went up and got another one. I didn't sell the other one, and we now have two tractors. I got this Case, that way we can pull this baler around. It's a lot bigger tractor, so this will come in handy in the future. Okay, it's now a few hours later, and we've got the baling done. Everything is good to go, and we will now get the wrapper so that we can start making this ferment into silage. Back in town, and we just got a bale wrapper, and I don't know if it's the biggest one or the smallest one. I made a mistake in a previous series by talking about a fertilizer spreader being the smallest, and of course it was the biggest one, so I lie. I don't know what size this is. I believe it's towards the smaller end. And now we'll get these bales baled up. I'm guessing anywhere from 30 to 40 bales of silage is what we will end up with after we are all said and done here, which is a pretty good yield considering the size field we've got and that it's untreated, just kind of meadow grass or whatever you'd call it. And that's where we're going to leave the video. Like and subscribe if you liked more and want more of this content. And until then, I'm going to fling this bale.